Currently monitoring a fairly deep tropical disturbance in the southwest Indian Ocean near the Mascarene Islands. Invest 96S has winds of 30 miles per hour verified by ASCAT and an estimated central pressure of 992 millibars this morning at 5:30 a.m. Mauritius time. Here it is right now, 17.3 degrees south, 61.1 degrees east. That puts it fairly close to some of those islands in question. It's closest to St. Brandon right now, 225 miles from Rodrigues, 297 from Grand Bay on Mauritius, 307 from the capital Port Louis, and 443 miles from St. Denis on Réunion. The storm, though, will be venturing towards the south over the next few days, and a Class 1 warning is in effect for the island of Rodrigues. No other warnings are in effect at this time for this tropical disturbance, which has not yet been classified as a depression. So let's take a look at the picture then right now. This is the energy that the storm will be carrying over the next few days, and it will pass pretty close to Mauritius, do a little bit of a loop by the looks of things, and then speed off towards the southeast, where it will probably reach its peak intensity as it draws away from the islands. So you can see all of those orange and red areas showing all of that precipitable energy. It could be a significant rainmaker for Mauritius and Rodrigues in particular. And then later on in that run you can see all of that energy getting sucked in from the north and some more moisture possibly for the islands later on in the new year. Current sea surface temperatures, these are in Fahrenheit, the Celsius conversion on that, around 25 or 26 degrees Celsius, warmer near the islands, around 27 or maybe even 28 degrees. So here's a look at the wind profile of the system right now. If you're in any of the green areas, that's tropical storm force winds. So Rodrigues gets quite a bit of it. Depending on the storm's track, it's going to be a close one for Mauritius, possibly tropical storm force winds, certainly getting the gusts there. But overall it would appear that the storm will for the most part miss Mauritius and Réunion. These are what the models are saying right now. You can see the GFS wants a high-end category 1 out of this. The HWRF also going with the category 1. Wind shear will drop in about a day to 10 knots or so by the 30th and 31st. Sea surface temperatures remain decent until Tuesday, and relative humidity looks fairly good as well. So the real question at this point is, how close will the storm get to Mauritius before stalling and then pretty much turning back on itself? We expect that movement to start to swivel towards the southwest, then west, then eventually turn back on itself towards the east. So at some point it will make its closest pass to Mauritius. It could by then be a significantly developing tropical cyclone and could be reaching hurricane force winds at a worst case scenario by the time it does make its closest approach to Mauritius. For the island of Rodrigues, we're looking at tropical storm force winds for a good 24, maybe even 48 hours, depending on what happens with that big band that's going to be moving over the island. You can follow Force 13's outlets, the website force13.com. You can also find our YouTube channel. If you're not there already, you may well be. Good chance of that. Subscribe if you haven't. You can also find our Facebook page, search Force 13 all in text, and our Twitter handle, it's at Force 13 on there. You can also help the project become even better by becoming an Ultimate Fan on YouTube. To see the full list of Ultimate Fan benefits and to join, visit youtube.com/force13/join. With a special thanks to our top supporters this month. You can also check out our growing merch store so you can show Force 13's colours wherever you go. You can also find a link to our Discord server underneath this video in the description.